Let's get those nuts off. I made a boo-boo. I over tightened this way too tight and I snapped it in half. And to me in the last video stating that I am too old to modify ricers. The DRLs, if you liked it loud, the Spelab exhaust cutout, and if you like carbs, the Muslogy Auto carbon fiber steering wheel trim piece, those winners will be announced at the end of the video. I haven't done one of these videos in a while, so we're gonna do a subscriber recommended video. And unfortunately, I cannot remember who recommended it. If it was you, let me know in the comments. But the recommendation was hood struts. And I'll tell you what, I really didn't know anything about hood struts until your comments. So thank you very much. It's gonna help me out a lot this summer. I'm going to a lot of shows. Makes it look a lot cleaner. Now the only thing I hope for is that the hood will still go as high as this notch right here, because I really like how high it goes. It makes it look cleaner in my opinion. So let's unbox it and see what we got. All right, so. One strut, two strut. I'm not sure what that's for. And then we have our nuts, bolts, and brackets. Unfortunately, I got a phone call. I gotta run and go take care of something real quick, but I will be back tomorrow. But for you, and just like that, I'm back. Now, I was gone for a couple days, and while I was gone, Blue went back to the body shop. She got the trunk hinge put in. She got the interior trunk pieces put back in, and the taillight housings put back in. Now everything fits good. I had to buff a couple spots too. Now, I did look in the box and stuck to the side with some instructions. Remember earlier I said I didn't know what to do with this thing? Well, I know now. First thing I gotta do is remove a nut on either side of the strut tower, which you guys know I did that a couple videos ago, putting the strut bar on, and it was a pain. I have a fix for that. I got a torque wrench now, thank goodness. So I shouldn't have a problem. I have a breaker bar too if I run into any issues. Let's get those nuts off. All right, so what we need first is we need these two brackets, two of these, two washers, and the two nuts. But what we're gonna do first is they're gonna sit in there like this. So I'm just going to, oops, put the washer in there like so, in there like so, and then a 10mm nut, which I'm just gonna hand tighten these for now, and then I'll tighten them up completely once I get this on the car. In fact, I'm gonna have to put them on first. All right, so I just realized you can't do this first. You gotta put these on the car first, because you're not gonna be able to put the nut on if you don't. So let's do that. So you're gonna put it in like this. The L goes this way, in towards the engine. All right, off to the other side. All right, so what we need to do now is we need to take this, the washer and the nut, slide the washer over that. We need to take it inside here. $10mm socket. We might need to go grab a wrench then too, I'm not sure. We'll see. I don't know if this will tighten it down or not. Yeah, we'll be fine. Tighten that in there. Then on the other side, so you're gonna need a 12mm wrench and a 10mm wrench or ratchet. Oh. Guess you can't tighten it down too tight. It broke. I made a boo-boo. I over tightened this way too tight and I snapped it in half. So what I'm gonna do, so I don't have to order a whole new assembly, I'm gonna run a Tractor Supply and hopefully they have one of these or something similar, at least that the strut ends fit into. As long as that happens, we're good. All right, before we get back to the install, I gotta talk to you guys about something. It was the title of the video, Am I Too Old to Be Modding Ricers? At least that's how he put it. Someone left a comment to me in the last video stating that I am too old to modify ricers. Now I'm 42 years old. Me and my friends have been doing this for a very long time. Ever since that first Fast and the Furious movie came out when I was like 18 or 19 years old, that movie had a big impact on why I do what I do now. Now I did it when I was 18, 19 years old. I've been doing it since then, but I haven't had the money like I do now to be able to modify cars. And I know a lot of you don't either. I see it in the comments section. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, I don't see a problem with doing it little by little by little. If that's what you gotta do and that's all the money you have, then so be it. But just because I'm 42 doesn't mean I can't modify racers. I got a good job. I got a girl. I got kids. One's out of the house. One has 2 jobs, pays for her own stuff. Now I have the money at 42 years old to be able to do those kind of things when I didn't back then. So yes, I'm gonna mod my Civics. But in reality, what's the difference if I was modding a Corvette, Camaro, a Challenger, a Charger, an old Bel Air, an old Cadillac? You know, what's the difference? I don't see it. I know I'm gonna be modding till I'm like 80 years old. Even in my electric wheelchair, I'm gonna mod my electric car because I want to. That's just how it's gonna be. Now, I'm not gonna be able to do any motor stuff to it, most likely, maybe not, I don't know. But you can definitely do some cosmetic stuff, and that's what I'll do. And I'm sure that's what a lot of you will do. But let me ask you, what do you guys think? Should I continue to mod my Civics? Let me know in the comments below what you think, because I'm generally interested to hear what all you guys have to say. Let me know how old you are. Let me know how old you were when you first started modding your car. How old do you think you'll be when you stop modding your car? Because I guarantee you, if you have already started modding, that itch never goes away. As you can see, I'm gonna do it as long as I possibly can. But enough of that rant, back to the install. I went to Tractor Supply, didn't have them. I went to Home Depot, didn't have them. Why I didn't start at Advanced Auto, I don't know. The store I first went to didn't have them, but the one across town did. Thank goodness. So I'm gonna get this one installed on the other side, and then we'll go to the ones up under the hood. Now we need to pull either side of the heat shield down. So I just grabbed a little door panel tool. I'm gonna pop this one out and that one out over there. I think we should be fine to leave that there and just leave the whole thing in there, because there's a hole here and a hole over there that we're gonna have to put those other 2 in. Okay, so right back here, there is a hole right there. That's where we're gonna put our other bolt. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a Phillips head screwdriver. I'm gonna kind of line it up. I'm gonna run it straight through there. And then we'll pull this back, feed that line up through here, get that backing to line up. We'll screw it on there, and then we'll yank that piece off, and then we'll do the same thing to that side of it. First try. See if I can do it again on that side. Man, I'm good. Now we need to take one end, feed it up through this hole, line it up with the back, and screw this in there. After messing with it, I made a hard bend here, and then I made another bend here. That way, once you get it in there, this end can suck up to the hood, and you can get in there and turn it. Okay, so I had to put it on behind the heat shield. I couldn't see in there to do it any other way. And then I just pushed the heat shield over it, got enough to where I could tighten it down the whole rest of the way. And then you just pull this out. Tape holding that on there. As you can see, there was just tape holding it there, okay? And we're just gonna do the same thing to the other side. right, we can put the clips back in. Now, I wish I would have tried a little harder to get this one, but that's okay. The strut will hold it up there really good, you won't even notice. Speaking of struts, time to put them on. All right, we're gonna do the side with the hood prop first. I think it'll be easier that way because I think looking at it like this, it's not gonna be able to stay up that high. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop it down a notch. We're gonna go to this one. See if that helps us out any better. Which it does for sure. You should just be able to push these right on. But if you make a mistake and need to take it off, get a flathead screwdriver, lift this tab up, turn, and it should come right out. This goes on the bottom, so you need to put it in like this. Main reason being the head of this one is already cocked this way. On, I have to lower this. And that one's on. There should be, folks. Now I need to look and see if they have a set for this beautiful car back here. Now, it is a little stiff when you go to push it down. So I recommend don't push on one side or the other. Take both your hands. Right here at the corner, it's here. Push down evenly. And it falls down. This is the coolest part. So the thing I wish is that it went a little bit higher. It's okay because we still have the rod. Now I'm gonna leave the rod in there because if I ever need to go under the hood and I need to raise it up higher, all I have to do is pop this off, raise it up, use the hood prop there on the end so it's really high up, and I'm good. Plus, if something would happen where one of the shocks went out or something like that, I always have the hood prop to fall back on. I think this is a great addition to under the hood. Lift it and forget it. For the moment you all been waiting for, it's time to announce the giveaway winners for all 3 giveaways. With 56 total entries for the steering wheel trim piece, drum roll please. The winner is Anika Hamilton. Congratulations, Anika. And with 132 total entries, the Spelab cutout giveaway winner is Christian Suarez. Congratulations, Christian. And with a total of 216 total entries, I can't believe it, over 200. Awesome, thank you guys so much. The winner of the DRLs is BM. Congratulations, BM. Congratulations to all 3 of you. I need you to do me a favor. I need you to go to Instagram, Facebook, or go to the About page on my channel and shoot me an email or a message sending me your contact info because I need that so I can send you these parts as fast as possible. The next video is going to be really interesting. Now that Blue's out of the body shop, I have most of the parts that I have hung on it. Now I still have some more, but my daughter needs to drive it again. And in saying that, the car is now lowered. So I need to teach my daughters how to drive a lowered car. So that's what I'm gonna do in the next video. I'm also gonna be announcing the giveaway winners to both the trunk and the roof spoilers. So if you want in on that and you haven't entered, make sure you click this video right here and follow the rules on how to enter. And if you just enjoy my overall content, click right here. And if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. And as always, this was your boy Miller. The next one's gonna be scary, but I'll see you there.